Hey, welcome.
Welcome to Shower Party Episode 10, where the double
Episode 10.
digits.
Woo! Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right. All right, Lieutenant Dan, stop gunning people down.
Dressed up for the occasion, too.
We did,
Got
yeah.
polos on.
Of course, this is what I was going to be wearing anyway.
Yeah.
Because
You want to see all my chest hair? Look at that.
wow, you've got like 6 of them in there.
No, I shaved most of them off because I have like
Why?
5 hairs that go really long, but the rest don't.
Okay,
So
just leave them.
I shaved the long ones. No, it's like just a line of them.
Yeah, that's kind of cute.
You think so?
I mean, you didn't show me. I would have told you.
Yeah. I'm like a prepubescent little boy. I barely even have any nipple ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's just a little bit.
I mean, I got a good amount, you know.
Oh, you showing it? You showing it?
Yeah, my nipple's not on camera, but I mean,
You got a
they're
little
really
bit of nipple
growing
hair.
out there. Yeah.
I'm like pretty hairless, except for my like legs are pretty hairy.
Are they?
Yeah,
I didn't think you had hairy legs.
like a little bit. Like it's not bad.
I mean, yeah. I feel like
I
here,
have
let me.
about the same as you. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I have more. I got more hair than you. Don't worry about
Show
it.
me your dick then.
I'm a fucking.
How much dick hair
caveman.
you have?
Probably more.
How much dick hair?
Probably more. Though. I'm a man, so I have a lot of penis hair on my penis.
This is like
Yeah.
2 months of a mustache,
Yeah.
and my cock can grow hair so fast. I get 5 o'clock shadow on my dick,
Oh, really?
but I can't grow anything here.
Right. Yeah.
I shaved the little Three Musketeer little tuft of hair right
Oh,
underneath
yeah,
my own.
tough there.
Yeah, so now I just have the mustache strictly.
Yeah. I mean, you could. I'm sad to say, but you can grow more facial hair than me,
Yeah.
which is astounding, considering how slow you grow hair. You know.
I mean, it doesn't grow slow, but this is all that comes in.
Well, I mean, I'd call it
This
slow
is
then.
this
you
is
know?
the peak. It grows
doesn't
long
go-
fast, but
It
this
doesn't
is
go anywhere else.
no. I get a little bit right here underneath my
Mhm.
chin. I get a neck beard
Yeah,
and I get a
little bit of-
mustache, and it's like just I need
Well,
to dye it.
The neck beard is like past here, right? Like you clench your chin down.
Yeah.
Anything past there? No. Bring it down. Yeah. Anything past your little fold, that's a neck beard. So you don't really have the neck beard, right? Because anything past there, lift your fucking chin up. Yeah. You barely have anything
Okay.
neck beard wise, you know?
Yeah. I shave every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
otherwise it's just
maybe-
like the stubble.
Maybe if I let my hair grow, my facial hair grow, I might do better than you. I don't know.
Let's see it.
After 2 weeks.
Do you want to
like,
do
I
it?
don't think I could wait 2 weeks. It'd just be
All right.
gross.
So we're gonna shave on the same day, and we're gonna go
Okay.
a month without shaving and see who gets more.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna be starting classes soon. I don't want to look gross though.
It's fine.
What
No
if
one
I'm gonna pick up
cares.
some bitches
There's nerds
on campus. I'm gonna pick up some fucking. I don't know. I don't have anything to say.
I actually
I
do
only
that.
say nice things about women now.
I have a couple jokes today that aren't going to be speaking too kindly of them.
Really?
I know. It's
Liam,
it's a new territory for me. I'm
you're
pushing
breaking
the
out of your shell here. Wow.
pushing the boundary of comedy. You know.
really are. Every time you open your mouth,
Yeah.
you are. Yep.
I was on stage and I was bombing, so I started talking about Forrest Gump
Mhm.
on stage, and I was like, "What if he was here today? What would Jenny be like?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
who? Because it would be like a modern day Jenny."
Mhm.
And I was in Kent doing this, so I'm like, it'd probably just be a Kent State girl.
Yeah.
They're about the same.
Did people like that?
Yeah.
They're
I liked it.
Yeah, that whore, Jenny.
Yeah.
Just like them Kent girls.
It is a good joke, and you can like do it anywhere because you can be like, or you could just say like, psychology women.
I feel like that's a cheap shot, though. You
Yeah,
know?
I like punch
Oh,
them down.
Psychology girls are whores. Yeah, tell me something now, man.
I only punch down.
I would never punch them.
No.
That's just not my style.
They're better than me.
Oh.
All right, we got some breaking news.
Breaking news. Yeah, I didn't do any this week, so
Yeah, it's
we're
fine. I
back
didn't
to
do it
all
last
you.
week. So,
Yeah. I'm just gonna swap off on this.
UN chief calls Russian attack on nuclear plant suicidal,
Mhm.
prompting previous Ukraine sympathizers to say, "Please don't do this. We forgive you. We didn't know you had this darkness. We understand now."
What the hell? That's fucked up, but okay.
Because Russia is going in there and they're going to kill themselves. They're like,
Yeah.
don't do it.
You know,
That was a
even
fun
Russians
one.
are people too, Leo.
Yeah, they're rushing to kill themselves.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
I stand with Russia now. They need our support more now than ever.
Yeah, I think so. I think so, man. Where are all the people fundraising for Russia at this point?
We need therapy for Russia.
With all those people killing themselves over there. God. Unbelievable.
All right, breaking news.
Breaking news. That wasn't funny.
There's like a stutter. Stutters are funny.
Breaking
I
news.
punched down. Sources confirm FBI agents raided Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate, and you'll never guess what they found. Thousands of hanging chads. It's a Bush versus Al Gore joke.
What?
Do you remember the Bush versus Al Gore election and the
No.
hanging chad scandal?
What the fuck is a hanging chad?
You know the little pieces of, when you do a 3-hole punch and those little pieces of paper that fall out?
Okay.
Yeah, so in the election in was it 2000 with Al Gore versus George Bush?
Yeah.
There was an issue with the scanning of the ballots where there was too many hanging chads and it would misread the count. So they found those hanging chads in Trump's estate, meaning that he frauded the 2000 election.
The lengths that you have to go to explain this joke. Do you know what a hanging chad is? Fuck you.
That was very funny. I really enjoyed that one.
That's a really good one, Liam.
Yeah.
I'm glad you told me that one.
Well, if you didn't like that one, here's another one on the same topic.
Good.
Sources confirm FBI agents raided Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate.
Oh, so it's the same headline, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You didn't like the last one.
No, yeah, run it back.
Okay. Sources confirm FBI agents raided Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate, prompting Republicans to say, what did they find? Barron's crack stash?
Bro.
Because Hunter Biden had to get the crack and whores and stuff.
Yeah.
So it'd be funny if Barron, the 17-year-old menace, had a big crack stash.
That'd be pretty funny, yeah.
And the crack stash is right next to the hanging chads.
All those hanging chads. I hate you. Right next to the hanging chads. The way you fucking pronounce it.
I thought you might get a little bit more upset because I thought you would think that hanging chads was a bunch of men named Chad hanging.
See, at first, that was my initial
Yeah.
reaction, but I knew better.
I don't punch down, Brandon. Those men are depressed.
That, like, honestly, that was my first reaction. I was like, a bunch of hanging chads. I was like, what joke is this? But I was like, no shot.
No.
This is actually the joke.
Yeah,
That's a joke I would make.
that is
Not you.
George Bush versus Al Gore joke.
Is it? Is it a George
Yes.
Bush versus Al Gore joke?
Yeah,
That's so interesting.
yeah.
There were too many hanging chads. I
On the
couldn't scan 'em.
papers,
Yeah.
Exactly.
So he's got all the hanging chads.
That's why it took multiple days to figure out who won that election.
Yep.
Just a little bit of a miscount.
Right.
There weren't any illegal immigrants in that one.
I'm
Running amok and messing
I'm
things
sure
up.
there were.
I don't think so. That's been a recent thing.
I
There
mean,
weren't any until
How
2020.
can you ever account for
There
those
weren't-
immigrants that
there weren't any until
sneak their way
2020.
into the election? You know,
The Democrats stole the
Who are
election
you
with
to-
them.
Who are you to say, man?
The Republicans stole it with hanging chads.
Who are you to say back in the 1900s that illegal immigrants weren't sneaking their way into elections? You know,
It would be easier back then because there weren't like photo
what I'm saying.
IDs. There
You're
were
out
just
here saying
IDs.
It's a new thing.
Think about that. No photo IDs, just IDs.
Just IDs, yeah. Just this is who I am.
Or do you think they had a person painting a photo of you like onto the card?
Oh yeah.
Was that the original?
I mean, it has to be. So if you just get something close at that
Yeah.
point, that's great. Yeah.
That was actually what a child labor was. They just had them in there with a pack of crayons drawing photo IDs.
They did a real shit job, but it was free labor. So.
We'll put this one on the fridge.
God. Okay.
Okay. All right. You ready for the next one?
Yeah, I'm ready for the boo 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 boo.
Waking news.
Yep.
Good Samaritans rescue man from burning Tesla. Just goes to show computers are actually worse than women at driving.
Okay. I only punch down. That was,
It's
that was a
because
good one, yeah.
I punch down because women are last.
Okay, yeah.
See,
No,
that's-
could you run that by me? Like a little bit more on that.
Do you want me to
one,
run
yeah.
that one again?
No, run that by me. Like, could you explain to me
Yeah, here's
why
the
it's
trick.
funny?
If a girl says
trick.
that you're punching down by making fun of women,
Mm-hmm.
that means they're accepting that they're last.
This, I can't argue with that.
Yeah,
I
wait,
can't.
you can't physically punch down because if you're saying like, oh, you're punching down, you're saying that they're less than you.
Okay, I didn't like how you can't physically punch down. Yeah,
I mean,
you can physically punch down.
I meant that
Yeah, yeah.
figuratively.
You
know
can't
what I mean?
figuratively
Yeah,
punch
yeah.
down. Well, I mean, you can, but they do have to accept that whoever you're punching at is lesser than you.
Yeah,
They're fully admitting that.
that's a
And
good
you're
point.
also beating the shit out of them.
Yeah.
So really, like, can you get any more submissive than that?
No.
Probably not. Probably not.
All right, I got the same headline again, but with a different punchline.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a completely different topic though.
Okay.
Good Samaritans rescue man from burning Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
See that? Women shouldn't be in STEM.
What woman made it's Elon Musk that we attribute Tesla to?
No, because women
So
got
what
into
woman-
STEM and then they messed this all up.
What woman are you blaming here?
They're promoting it too hard.
Oh, fuck you. That was still a woman joke.
Yeah.
It was just worse.
I just wanted to tell you that it wasn't and then do it again.
It was just a worse woman joke. Cool. All right,
Yeah.
thanks, man. Thanks for that.
Duke made that cool edit of
I
me.
did like
I can
that
play the
edit,
audio
yeah.
on here real quick.
It is pretty good.
Did you
Gave
save
me
it?
a chuckle. I saved it.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
Pro-trans, anti-women. I detest those whores.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Take that back.
No. Anti-women, 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 anti-women.
I just love that. That's fucked up. Take that back. No.
That was a good edit.
Oh. Yeah, that was quality.
Yeah. It was a good stance to take, too.
Did he post? Did he post that anywhere?
No, he said he'd blackmail me with it. But I don't stand for blackmail. I'll do it, put it out there myself.
Yeah, honestly, you should just post it yourself.
On TikTok.
Post it on TikTok. Yeah. I detest those whores.
That's fucked up. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the news.
Cool.
That's- And that's all that's news. I'm Liam Salvage.
Any of the rest is just olds. I'm Brandon Sanders.
Yeah.
Did we do the name intro?
That
Was that the first time
didn't we not?
we said our names? I don't know.
Liam
Why do we even
Salvage,
say our
bro.
full names?
I don't
It's kinda
know.
cringe, bro.
I tried looking you up actually because I was like, if he tries to get a real job
Mhm.
and that like if someone Googles you, is this gonna show up?
No.
No, it will
Not at
not.
Dude, I am like unfindable.
Yeah, you look
I'm
you up.
fucking invisible.
There's
Yeah.
just a bunch of African American athletes, mostly football players.
And what can I say? I did great. I
Yeah.
did great in my past, but my golden years are behind me. I
Your
gotta move
golden
on
years
to.
of being a black football player.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't play much anymore, but when I was a black football player, I fucking killed it out there. Okay.
There's a couple
You
of
know.
like politicians in there too, but they're all African American. Brandon Sanders is a black name.
Yeah,
Good thing your real name's Robert. I don't think
No.
that.
I'm black. At least I thought I was. I'm colorblind. Sorry. I mean,
I don't see color, so I never knew.
I don't really talk about race a lot, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild. Okay. I mean, I wish I was. If anybody in the black community is willing to adopt me,
Yeah.
then I'm in. If you'll take me,
I'm one of the family.
I do. I just want to be part of the family.
He has a good time at barbecues, so he'll fit right in.
It's yeah. I'll come to a cookout
Yeah.
for sure,
They,
man.
the one like a black barbecue, the
Mhm.
couple that I've been to, they put sugar in their spaghetti. It's very good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just thought I'd put that out there.
Nice.
So if you wanna-
I'd love to try some.
Yeah.
For
It is
anybody
very
who's
good.
making spaghetti out there, you know,
Yeah. Put a little sugar in it next time.
just a little bit of sugar. That's it. That's
Yeah.
that's the whole technique.
Put a little sugar in
In
there.
the sauce or just on the
I
spaghetti?
don't know. Probably in the sauce.
You should probably just coat the noodles in sugar.
Just put a little sweet and low on top.
A little sweet and low.
All
Oh
right.
man.
So I actually have a joke that I would thought it would be fun to like write together. I have like the beginnings of it.
Yeah.
I figured I don't have any.
This is interesting, actually.
Yeah.
This is a fresh idea right here. We're
It
gonna
is.
write it together. Okay.
I don't have any silly, goofy jokes that are just like, just funny and like, yeah, I don't have any funny jokes.
Yeah, I don't have any funny jokes.
So I figured.
So you're talking like more clean ones?
It's kind of clean,
Like
yeah.
less sexist or like less like homophobic or like anything
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, you do a lot of that stuff, so.
Yeah, well, I mostly call myself gay.
Yeah.
That's a big part of
Mm-hmm.
who I am. I actually have
So you're just lying to people?
I have a little tag to one joke, and he says, you know how many times I was called gay as a kid? Enough to be straight. I'm spitefully straight.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work on me.
Yeah. We'll get there one day.
Yeah.
You young African-American man.
Maybe.
You young
Don't say that.
African-American gay man.
Don't say that like in a teasing way. It's not funny. There's nothing funny about what you just said. It's not a joke.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
I was a black football player, okay? That's my past. It's who I am,
Yeah.
okay? Just fucking accept it and move on. Such a piece, man.
All right, here's the joke that I have like partially written. One of my favorite things in life is pumping gas. I love the smell. And then you know when you're getting your nose close to the gas hole while pumping gas, and you just keep sniffing.
The gas hole.
Yeah. And then you get a little head rush, and you can't stop now. It feels too good. So you go into the gas station and buy a cup with 2 straws, and you fill that cup up with gas and put the 2 straws in your nose for the drive home. And then you decide to pour it out your window, but the wind blows right as you do, and you get gasoline all over your face.
Yeah. I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
That really sucks. That happens, yeah.
I was pumping gas, and I was like, this smells good. And I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I just went on a big thing about huffing gas?
The whole joke is just, you're just huffing gas.
But it needs an ending, like a punchline.
I mean, I feel like it was okay how it was. The
Yeah.
ending was okay, you know. I did really like Gas Hole.
Yeah.
It was a nice one to throw in there.
Gas Hole.
Gas Hole was good. I
like
like the
the-
idea of huffing gas.
I like putting the 2 straws in your nose like this for the drive home would be pretty funny visual.
You should probably do that as you're telling the joke.
Yeah, I would do that. I would.
Yeah. And then you put the 2 of them in, and you just can't get enough.
Your little 2 woozies. You're like, oh, I can't do this.
And they swerve off the road and crash or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, were we supposed to write that together?
No, I just want to write a punchline together.
So you wrote the entire... This is just an entire joke.
I
and
wrote the
then you're like,
90%.
how do I end it?
We can drive this whole 10% home. Right now we have like a solid B on this test. But we can get that extra 20% and just, get that 100%.
Okay, yeah. Well, I thought this was going to be a lot more like
Oh, do you want to try that
like
sometime?
here's a premise, right?
Okay.
And then we kind of like tag team it. You know,
Okay, I have premises in
we hit
here.
it from the front and the back. You know,
Do you want to do that instead?
hit it with like a little like spit
Okay.
roast style. You know,
Here's something I have it like written out a little bit,
like
but
we're
it's
tearing
not there.
we're tearing up both ends at the same time.
I got
both
you.
of us.
Here's another premise then.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll work on that one by myself.
I don't know what I would do for an ending for that.
I don't know. There's like I have to have a punchline with a car or something.
I feel like the stupidity is part of the joke. Is just you keep going on,
Yeah.
and there's not a good ending.
It's just like a goofy joke. I don't really have any like just purely silly ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the premise: is like
Mm-hmm.
you can't stereotype races, but you can stereotype pedophiles, and you should, but you have to do it in the right way. Like you can say that like all pedophiles are bad,
Right.
and that's like yeah, you're right, they are.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't say like pedophiles can't swim, because little Timmy got picked up at the swimming pool earlier this week. You know what I mean? You got to do it in the right way.
What is it?
So I thought I had was like
I get what you're saying, right?
yeah.
Like, I don't. Where are we? Where
thought
were
I
you
had
hoping
was,
to
like,
go with this? You know.
Take your racist friends and just say,
Yeah.
hey, this is a group of people that you need to like. You can bully them.
You're
You
gonna
can
tell
bully
them,
pedophiles.
hey, you guys should bully pedophiles.
Yeah. Don't do Jews. Do that kitty lover.
Okay. Yeah.
But it just needs like. I thought it'd be funny to go through like stereotypes for other people
Mhm.
and be like, you can say that pedophiles are bad at swimming, but
Okay, yeah.
It
you
needs
can
to be
say
like ones you
pedophiles
can
are bad
actually
at
attribute.
swimming, but you can't say black people are bad at swimming.
Yeah, but I don't want
Which
to
I'm a
like
good swimmer.
actually.
Okay, I'm gonna throw that out there first of all.
I don't want to like actually say like, black people. You can't say they're bad at swimming, but you can pedophiles. I don't want to say that. I want to
Okay,
like
yeah.
just list things. Like you can say like a white stereotype is like we smell like dog. That's what
Okay.
people say about us.
Yeah, you keep throwing that one out there. You get somebody on the show that says white people actually smell like dog,
Yeah.
then I'll believe you. But until then,
Okay.
that's the dumbest stereotype I've ever heard.
Okay.
I feel like dog owners smell like dog.
Okay.
Do a lot of white people own dogs? Probably.
Well, they say like we smell like wet dog. Like
Yeah, if you have a dog.
okay, I'll ask.
I don't-
I'll ask around. I'll ask some more.
Like, sniff me, bro.
Well,
sniff me.
I wouldn't. You can't smell your own shit,
Okay, whatever.
And wait, you're not. You were an African American football player.
Okay, well, maybe I'm an exception, right? Sometimes I
Can
forget.
you smell me?
Dude, you smell like a wet dog. I think I kind of get it now. Okay, yeah, this joke. Right?
Yeah. So I tried it out once, but I think I like rushed it and I like didn't explain it well and I didn't word it right.
Okay.
But I tried it. It was like
So across the board, you did.
Yeah.
You did horrible.
I think it's a good premise
is what
though,
you're saying.
because I think like I don't know.
I
I
mean,
think it's a good premise.
like I think the premise is there, but like, how do you craft the joke out of it?
Yeah.
That's always the struggle, the issue.
I like it's kind of awkward to say, but I like the like you can't say like you can say they're all bad people, but you can't say they're bad at swimming because my kid got picked up at the pool last week, type of thing.
But I mean, you can, can't you?
What?
You can say pedophiles are bad at swimming.
Yeah.
You could say that,
Yeah. You
So
could.
I mean, I feel like part of the joke is like, yeah, you can't say that about other races, but you can say it about pedophiles. You can say whatever you want about pedophiles,
You can.
So I think it's better if you're like, yeah, you can say pedophiles are bad at swimming, even though, my kid got nabbed at the swimming pool last week.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, you can say pedophiles are bad drivers, but I mean, like you picked
Those
up the white
vans are
kids from the
pretty-
vans. Those vans are following all the traffic laws
Yeah.
for sure.
Those vans are pretty cumbersome and they do a pretty good job. So
They do,
Yeah.
man. Even while they're grabbing cargo,
yeah.
it's got to be tough. I'll give them some credit for that.
All that freight jiggling around in the back.
Yeah, do you really want to talk about pedophiles kidnapping people?
Yeah.
Okay. I just had to make sure that was a desire of yours,
Yeah.
at least,
I went
I
through
mean-
a phase of like when I was like a couple months in of I
Uh-huh.
had like 5 minutes worth. I never told them all in straight, but I
Yeah.
had like 5 minutes worth of jokes like that.
That's a lot, man.
Yeah.
That's a
But
lot.
It was all like well, one of them was rough, but
I want to hear. Do you remember?
oh, do you want the two that were like the worst?
Yeah.
Okay. So you ever go?
I
to
want
the-
to keep in mind, you didn't use these a single time.
No, I did.
Oh, okay, okay. I was gonna.
I've tried- I had to try them out.
But be like, hey, he never used these.
No,
he
no.
knows that he wouldn't say this.
I'll never do them again. But
Live and
it's
learn,
not like
I guess.
they're bad, like morality wise. They're just bad.
They're just shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're like okay. They'd be a good like tweet.
okay.
Okay, so the first one
Yeah,
is
good tweet.
you ever go to the grocery store and buy a banana and you buy them a little bit too green so you can eat them in the future?
Yeah.
It's kind of like being a pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not ready yet.
Yep. You gotta wait for him to ripen.
Another one is
Yep.
everybody always tries to label you. Like you think one way you're liberal, if you think one way you're conservative.
Mm-hmm,
I think things are a lot more fluid. Like everybody's a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So just like everybody is a little bit of a pedophile.
Don't say that. Don't say
You
that.
just haven't found the kid you want to fuck yet.
Don't say that, man. Like, why? I know I partially asked for it, but you're really gonna sit here and be like, everybody's a pedophile, like a little bit. Like everybody, like there's at least one kid that everybody wants to fuck.
That was the Richard M. Teskey plus side of me coming out there.
It was. It really was. That is something that he's probably set up there already.
Yeah. He's never gonna listen to these, so I'm gonna rag on him here real quick.
Rag on him. Why not?
Yeah. He went up to me and he was like, you and I are the only one pushing boundaries on
yeah?
stage. You and I are pushing the dial.
Mm-hmm.
We're the only ones comfortable talking about these things no one else does. And I was like, God damn it.
That's what you've gotten yourself into.
Yeah. But the thing
You're
is,
buds with Teskey now. You guys are pushing the
No,
fucking envelope.
I feel like he's stealing my material almost.
Mhm.
Because I'll do a joke about Fox News, and
I
then the
can never
next
get this.
week, he'll
Uh-huh.
come in and tell a joke about Fox News. And like I had an Indians joke, and then he started telling an Indians joke.
He just knows
like-
good material when he sees it. Man.
Yeah,
You can't
I feel
blame
like
him for that.
he like takes the topic that I'm doing,
Yeah.
and he just like makes a new like
And does worse.
the same like next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll actually get laughs. That's the
Right.
difference.
Like he doesn't do well,
Yeah, yeah,
but he knows a solid idea when
Yeah.
he sees one. Right.
yeah.
He can't just rip the joke from you though.
Another thing,
That's
Yep.
for sure.
I don't know if you've met him, Michael Dickens.
Maybe.
Someone went up to him and like, "You remind me of a young, more attractive Richard M. Teskey."
Oh, really? That's funny. That's what you like to see right there.
Yeah, it is.
Love to hear that.
Yeah,
Oh man.
Good
All right,
times.
enough of this Teskey talk. You know.
yeah. Let's get into
time
some
to talk about-
testy talk.
Yeah, let's talk about those testes. Let's talk about. I feel like we've never done this. Talking about what's going on. You know.
Oh,
In your life.
In life.
Recent stuff you've done. You know. Because I'm going first. Fuck you.
Okay.
You're.
I like how you pose the question and then just steal the spotlight. I got you.
I'm asking
It's okay.
myself. You know, you said that everybody has a little bit of pedophile. In them.
Yeah. You've told me to tell
you're in
you
a
the
timeout.
jokes.
You're in a timeout. So yeah, I went to Pomeroy, Ohio,
Yeah.
right? Which nobody fucking knows. It's on the border, like right by West Virginia, right? Every year they do a Big Bend Blues Bash because they're right on the Ohio River, right there.
And it bends
And it's
right
the
there.
Big Bend, yeah. So it's on the Big Bend, and they're blues bashing,
Yeah.
right? I had a great time, right? A lot of music there. They actually some good stuff, even though it was like a pretty small town, you know. But I saw one act that I really enjoyed. I wouldn't say that it was really good, but I enjoyed it a lot, right?
Okay.
So the guy's name, he was I think it was Laid Back Country Picker, was his name, right?
Okay.
He's got like the mutton chops, he's got the hat, like the booze, he's got the whole get up, right? And it's just him on guitar, and then I think he called her like Honey or something like that, but he's got a lady on stage with her or with him, and she's got like hair curlers all in her hair,
Mm-hmm.
and then she's got like almost like a bib thing, and then sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
And she brought her own like drum set on stage. Like they provided a drum kit for every single band, but she
Okay.
brought her own up, and on the bass drum was just her face with the sunglasses, like
And the
hair rollers
curlers.
and everything. And like she was just straight faced the whole time. Like the guy would be talking in between songs. And he's like, yeah, oh, he's like, Honey's having a great time up here, can't you tell? And she just dead, like, stare into the crowd.
Did she play any instruments?
Yeah, she was on the drums.
Oh, okay.
And she did nothing flashy. She literally just, like, got the job done. She just kept the beat and then was like, I'm just here for the paycheck, you know?
It'd be better
But,
if she just stood on stage.
I mean, that would be nice if she was just there, yeah.
What's up, guys?
But I did enjoy that little shtick that they did.
Yeah, yeah.
But I loved the fact that, like, her having the hair curlers in, right, gave the implication that that wasn't the most important thing she was doing that day, you know?
Yeah.
Like this is the least of her worries.
She's getting
you know?
ready for something later on.
Right.
You know?
She's got so many more important things to do. This is just, like, prep work for her.
Yeah, it's just a little puddle, a little drop of water in her ocean of things to do that night.
Oh, yeah, she's got to be a busy woman.
Yeah.
I saw her. She was pretty old, but goddamn was she moving.
Oh hell
She
yeah!
was moving.
Or did she put the drumsticks in her curlers? That would have been
No,
dope.
that would have been sick.
She just
If she
puts
had
them in there
every
and walks
curler
around.
filled with a drumstick,
Yeah,
she could just start tossing them. She
Yeah.
doesn't even have to break them. Just start
pull another one out.
fucking chucking them, you know? So, yeah, I very much enjoyed that, you know?
That is
But,
enjoyable.
the thing was, this guy had, like, some crazy-ass songs, some crazy-ass lyrics. For one song, I forget what the exact premise was, but at one point I think he was like, things could be worse. You could be dating a nurse, working the nighttime shift, like at a hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought that lyric was insane that somebody wrote that,
Yeah.
you know? But in that song, he starts talking about a dream. He's basically just talking at this point. He's not even singing. He's talking about this dream that he had where, fucking, dude, what's his name? Jimi Hendrix
Okay.
was his neighbor. And so he goes through all of these conversations, like talking out like this fucking dialogue with Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix has to borrow his lawnmower, but then he's like, yeah, I'll only need it for a couple of days. But then he keeps it, and it's been like days, weeks, a couple of months, and his grass is getting too long, and like the fucking HOA, I don't know what it was. They're like, hey, you got to cut your grass, or we're gonna come do something about it. So he's like, hey, Jimi Hendrix, like, could I get my lawnmower back? And Jimmy's like, oh, like, I completely forgot. I'm so sorry. Is there any way I can make it up to you? And he's like, yeah, you could come play with me at my like next show.
And then Jimi Hendrix came out.
No. And then he was like, and this is a little bit of that. So he had like a fucking 3-minute story during a song just to be like, hey, I'm gonna play something that sounds like Jimi Hendrix a little bit. Like, that was the entire fucking point, man.
It'd be even better if he had like a curler woman that like a guy that just came up and like looked like Jimi Hendrix and just started playing with him.
It'd be so funny if he didn't look like Jimi Hendrix and it was just a guy.
Jimi Hendrix, everybody.
Jimi Hendrix. And he's got like a fucking cymbal or something, or like, you know. That shit would be.
They don't even give him a guitar.
He does, yeah, no guitar, man. That would have been the optimal way to go. So, I mean, yeah, like entertaining shit like that. They had a reggae band there.
This is supposed
like
to be a blues fest.
Yeah, it's like it's almost half of it is blues.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's only like a few people like putting it together.
Okay.
Like, it's kind of impressive how many people they do bring in and like from where like they bring people in. But they can't just do blues, you know.
Yeah,
they did have this one kid like.
You don't get people too sad, too blue.
Well, I mean, that's the point. You know, that's the point. You do want to be blue when you listen to the blues. This one kid won some national blues competition, and he got like best blues guitarist.
Yeah, he gets to run the
fucking
suicide
sick.
hotline for a year.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty tight actually. Good gig, he says. You know. But yeah, dude, there was this like local homeless guy, right?
Okay.
Like big cities, you see the homeless cities, or like homeless, like tent city, whatever
Mhm.
you want to call it, you know. But I figure almost every town has to have like a homeless guy.
Yeah, every.
So they had their token guy that was just walking around shirtless, you know?
Yeah.
And he managed to like break his way into the like, fucking blues bash because he had to pay like $20, $25, something
Like
like that.
cash.
Yeah, and he didn't have any, and he just fucking breaks in there and just starts dancing like almost on people in the audience. Like, it's funny, but I was pretty scared, man.
That is funny.
I was pretty scared. Yeah.
We had. Do you remember our homeless guy? We have 2 more now. We have 2 new ones.
Do we?
They hang out. Yeah, they walk
They
around
hang
town. But
Yeah. What else are they gonna do?
they hang out. They have.
They hang out, man.
Yeah.
They're homeless. What do they do?
But you remember that one that would like go around taking pictures of people, and he'd like show up at schools and like take
Oh,
pictures of the
really?
kids.
I didn't know that.
He was obviously disabled, but
Okay, yeah.
he died at the post
Seriously?
office. They found his
That's
body
insane.
like in the little door, the one that's unlocked and then the one that's locked, in between there.
That's fucked, man.
So yeah,
When did this happen?
a couple years ago,
Really?
he was the guy that would be at the Taco Bell drive-through, and he would say like, "Give me change, but you can't hand it to me. I want to work for it, so you have to drop it for him."
What?
Yeah, you'd have to drop it in front of him, and he'd want to pick it up so that he earned it.
I haven't heard any of this.
Really? Okay.
I knew nothing about.
I'm just
this.
more in
Yeah.
tune with the locals.
I mean, it sounds like it, man. It sounds like it.
But speaking of like homeless dancing men, I actually have a joke about that.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
It is a news joke.
I thought you were done with news jokes.
Yeah. Well, you know how it goes
Yeah.
sometimes.
Well, when the news hits you, they're new, they're fresh, they're hot. You gotta get them
Wait, where the hell is it?
while they're ready. You know?
Okay, here we go. This was prompted by Rachel, my girlfriend. She told me the story, and I wrote the joke.
Okay. Very nice.
So,
Thanks, Rachel.
A guy in the New York subway system liked to dance because he said that dancing makes people happy.
Mm-hmm.
He was arrested one day and got brutalized by the police. The issue is he was told to freeze, and someone greased his elbow when he was doing the robot.
Okay,
It was poorly worded, but
You joked on the punchline hard there,
Yeah.
but I do appreciate, you know.
it was like a note written out. Like I didn't write it out fully out, so I had to
Yeah.
improv it a little bit. But you get the gist.
I feel like maybe you can streamline it a little bit by hitting them with, like it all went wrong when somebody told him to freeze.
Everybody clap your hands.
Yeah.
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 I like the grease though, because then it just
Yeah. That's a funny image. Yeah,
like
people
doing the
dying.
robot. Yeah.
Yeah, people dying. That's real funny. Like,
Yeah.
That's real funny.
It is pretty funny, am I right?
You're such a piece.
You ready to do some shower thoughts?
Yeah, I'm ready for shower thoughts. Yep. You want me to start, or are we doing
You want to do user submitted first or yours first?
Let's do mine first.
Okay.
All right. So I only got a couple of them this week. You know,
Right.
I got bad ways to start a eulogy. Yeah. So I'm really sad to be here today. So the one time that I had shit on Liam's chest was a really important moment for me. Or I mean, somebody just goes up there, they're like, you know, like he's not dead. Just wait 3 days.
I was about to say that.
I promise.
Yeah.
Just wait 3 days. All is forgiven. Christ is risen.
Good ways like full funeral place. You go up there and just
Mhm.
talk about how big of a piece of shit they are.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. This guy, he's literally a piece of shit in the casket. I'm sure they didn't even put his body in there. It's just loads of shit. Heaps of horse shit right in that casket.
I feel
What
like
a piece of shit.
That's got to be a Tim Robinson
Yeah.
sketch. Him just going up there. Yeah. Big time Tim vibes there on that one.
You say, so when I fucked his wife,
Yeah.
he was none too happy. But luckily he got in a car accident right after. So here we are.
Me and Cheryl are really harrowed by this news today.
Yeah.
And when I was fucking her earlier, she started crying in the middle, and honestly,
They got
it
me
broke
going.
my heart. It broke my. Oh yeah, or he could have liked it, I guess. And that, yeah, then he's just flexing.
Yeah.
He's like, I was extremely turned on today, to
Yeah.
say the least.
That vulnerable state, we just have a deep emotional connection as well as physical.
Yeah, and she's just sobbing. She's having the worst time of her life. Okay.
Best love we ever made.
That's not funny.
No.
That's not funny. Take that back.
No.
I feel like that's got to be my tagline at this point. Is
I just
you
say no.
fucked up shit, and I'm just like, that's fucked up.
No.
I'm gonna call you on it. Bad times to say allow me to. I did 2 bad ways this time,
Okay.
which is kind of cheap, but
It's
fuck
all
it,
right.
whatever. Bad times to say demonstrate. me to demonstrate. All right, Liam Salvage, is that you? Yep.
Yep.
Are you sexually active? Here, allow me to
sometimes.
demonstrate. Doctor
That'd be a good one.
starts sucking you off, you know. Right. So it hit the north face of the tower around floors 93 to 99. Here, allow me to demonstrate.
That's fucked up. You can't joke about that. Take that back.
No. How do you even know? What was I talking about?
I know all the 9/11 facts, buddy.
What do you mean 9/11?
There's 110 floors on those twin towers.
Are there or were?
Were.
Yeah.
That place is a sacred ground now.
I mean, yeah, it is. I mean, 9/11 is not funny. It's not. It's not. It was a national tragedy.
It was.
Well, it
Old
is.
people hate when you just make even goofy jokes about 9/11.
I know.
I don't get it.
They wouldn't have liked that one.
No,
at
they
all.
wouldn't.
I mean, you've got better 9/11 jokes than me, and they hate them.
I have a
Isn't it?
silly, goofy one about like a gym joke almost.
Yeah,
And they do not
I
like
mean, I
that
like
one.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
Stairmaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like I feel like such a piece saying this, but like I don't get what the big deal is about 9/11. Right?
Yeah.
Like I
don't
wasn't
either,
there when it
really.
happened, so I don't have that like those
Yeah.
memories of like how horrific it was. Right?
Yeah.
Like I know it was horrific. I know it was awful.
COVID was bad too, and like there's bad things that happen every day. You can joke about them.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I hate how you just said COVID was bad too.
We joke about that.
Yeah, it wasn't a burning fucking building with people jumping out just because
Yeah.
it's like easier to die by falling, you know?
Yeah. People make Columbine jokes all the time.
You know what? Maybe 9/11 was bad. I'm starting to change my tune, I think.
You old
At
piece of
first,
shit.
I was like, you know, I wasn't there. What's the big deal? But when
Yeah.
I think about it, that was pretty bad.
yeah.
you know?
But you should be able to make light of it, you know.
It was a national tragedy. You shouldn't make light of
I
that.
joke about myself. I should be able to joke about, like, I don't know. People take things too seriously. Joke about yourself. Joke about everything. I don't
Mhm. Except 9/11.
care.
I
It
mean,
was a
it's-
national tragedy.
it is a national
It
tragedy.
is.
Yeah.
It is. Just
Don't talk about
go
it
to a
now.
Norm Macdonald bit. You know,
I'd like to apologize.
I was at the site of 9/11 the day it happened. I was looking for my brother. I was going
Through the
through
blood
blood
and
and
bones.
bone.
Yeah.
Was he there? No, he was in northern Canada.
That's such a stupid ass joke, too. Oh,
There was a video that I saw of him like during an earthquake in a hotel. He was like up on the top floor, and they're like, "So we're gonna get out of here, right?" And they like left, and in the comments were just like, "He was in the hotel going through the blood and bone after the."
after the earthquake.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Speaking of which, we have a user-submitted shower thought that was Norm Macdonald, which this is a fun one. It's a quote. Lucas quoted Norm Macdonald,
Yeah.
and he said,
Okay.
"What are you, retarded?"
Yeah.
That was a good shower
Yeah,
thought. I'm
yeah.
surprised that you thought of someone else thinking of something in the shower. You know?
Right. That's his thought process. He's like, man, I think Norm thought of this one in the shower. That's crazy.
He was submitting posthumous shower thoughts on behalf of Norm Macdonald.
It had to have been in the shower, man. It had to have been.
You can start doing that every week. You just give us a different quote by someone that probably had that thought in the shower.
That's a solid idea. I kind of like that. Yeah.
Me too.
What are you, retarded? There's got to be one of my favorite Norm Macdonald jokes. I feel like not a lot of people have like seen this one. Like people see the classics. They know about the 9/11 jokes. They know about the "What are you, retarded?" They know about the underneath the Queensboro Bridge Adam Egget sucking dudes off for a fucking nickel or something like that. I don't know. They know some of the big ones, right? But he does one where he's talking about like cheating in baseball, and he's like, "That's how all the rules like came to be, right? Was through cheating." So he's talking about like, yeah, they used to like catch the baseball with no glove, and then somebody wore a glove. And they're like, "Hey, that's cheating," you know?
Yeah.
It's like, but then they all adopted, you know. Next guy to like first guy to steal a base, they're like, "Hey, that's cheating." He's like, "Yeah, I thought of it last night," you know. Then he gets to, you know, Jackie Robinson. They're like the only team with a black guy on it. That's got to be cheating, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that one.
Yeah. Thanks, Norm.
Yeah. I had a joke that was similar to one of his last special, and I was never prouder to have like a joke that was at least similar.
Oh yeah.
Even though it wasn't as good, it was at least similar to what it was.
Yeah. What was it?
It was the Down syndrome, how they're all happy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He did one of those.
Yeah.
Did he dance like you dance?
No, I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, because it's
I don't
probably
dance.
fucked up.
I live in a town where dancing is outlawed, actually. We're not allowed to dance. We gather around in barns and we dance, so where the cops can't see.
Okay.
They call me Kevin Bacon there.
They call me Kevin Bacon.
All
Dude,
right.
I swear, I thought I had a joke. Like you made me think of something that I thought I wrote down here. But I got nothing in here right now.
Yeah.
It's gone.
That's all right.
It's lost.
I'll do another shower thought while you're looking. So this is from Austin Robinson. You're driving down the curvy hills of Japan, shifting gears of your souped-up Nissan 180 SX, and you're thinking to yourself, fuck, that's cool. Yeah, I'm going to shift some more. Hell yeah. Then boom, you see red and blue lights in your rear view. The Japanese police have finally found you and are planning to bust you for all the opium in the trunk and the small but legal Japanese woman you have in your front seat.
The small but legal. Okay.
The police and her father think you have kidnapped her, but really, you are star-crossed lovers who met at the last underground street race.
Yeah.
What do? Do you give in and face your charges, or do you gun it down this hill as fast as you can and probably a police barricade at the end of the hill for one last rush?
I'm going one last rush.
Hell
for
yeah,
sure.
brother.
He's painting a picture here. This is incredible.
I'm pulling over and begging for forgiveness.
Are you? Yeah, I was gonna say, come
I'll
on.
get on my knees. Please, officer. She is... What's the legal age in Japan? She is 13.
I think it's like, it's 13
It's
or
like
14.
14 or something like
It's
that.
something crazy.
I swear she's 14.
It's fucking crazy.
That's disgusting. But so the small but legal is very funny.
Yeah. I've been thinking about going to Japan, by the way. No, that's fucked up.
It's a
Don't
Richard
say
M.
that.
Teskey thing right there.
It is.
He used to have a joke
Where he
joke
was
in
gonna go to
quotation.
Japan.
No, he found the youngest age of consent in
In the U.S.
No, in another state,
Oh,
in another country.
in the world.
Yeah.
What was it, like 10?
It was like 11, yeah.
Yeah, that's bad, man. That's
Yeah.
bad.
When there's no teen in the age, it's especially bad.
Right.
You
If it's
know?
below the teens.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, even 19, and I'm 22. I wouldn't even do 19, to be
Oh, really?
honest. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like 18 is pretty fair, you know?
I feel like
If you've graduated high school, I think it's pretty fair.
I like
know?
at least, like, you gotta be within 2 years, you know,
No.
for me.
I think if you've graduated high school, you could fuck a grandpa. I think you could, man.
I used to have this other bad joke.
I don't think there's something I don't think that's something anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was this other bad joke I had that was, because the age of consent in Ohio is 16. I would say,
Okay, yeah, but like
yeah.
I think that's like with parental consent or
no,
something.
no, it's 16.
Is it really?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I don't know. But the joke was
Yeah,
the
he
great.
knows.
I was just turned 21, or a little bit in 21, and the joke was being 21 is great because in Ohio, not only can you legally drink,
Mm-hmm.
but you can still legally fuck a 16-year-old. Only told that one once.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable. I would not run that one back.
Yeah.
I feel like my worst like creepiest like joke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I did find one that I've written, but I didn't find that other one.
Okay.
I'll have to see if I can remember. I won't be able to think of it now, but people like often ask me what my favorite sexual position is. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they be asking me all the time.
Yeah.
They're like, Brandon,
they do.
please tell me how you like to fuck, and I say sideways because it's the best way to penetrate and smell her hair at the same time.
This could be sweet if you say it right.
That could be romantic.
Yeah.
God, I love the smell of your hair while I'm balls deep inside of you.
You do that in any position if you try hard enough.
Well, yeah.
Unless you're fucking a man with short hair.
Well, then there's no hair to smell. You know?
Yeah.
You could just go there. What was that?
You can do that to me.
I'm gonna pass, actually. Speaking of bald people, you seen Howie Mandel on TikTok?
No, but
Just
I
doing crazy shit.
just recently watched his new game show called Bullshit on Netflix.
Oh,
it's a
really?
good trivia show where you
Mm.
can lie that you know the answer and win up to $1 million.
That's crazy. $1
I
million.
call it the Howie Wowie experience.
Howie Wowie experience. No way.
That's what I call it.
That's crazy. Oh, yeah. I don't know. He's at one point. I don't know what he posted it on, but he was like showed this picture and he was like, "Hey, is this like related to COVID? Like this has really been scaring me."
Mhm.
But it was anal prolapse, and he just showed some dude's fucked up asshole. You know?
On TikTok.
Yeah, it got taken down for sure. But afterwards, like he's just been posting like really like unhinged crazy shit.
That's funny as hell.
And people are like, "We remember how we like I'll never forget it." Like,
That's
Howie,
the-
are you okay?
That's the America's Got Talent family experience. They are one step away from just having some guy anally prolapse himself on stage at America's Got Talent.
Honestly, yeah. Like, what's the next big thing when you've done everything at
Yeah.
this point? You know?
The auditions are just like the worst of the worst people.
Mhm.
Not like, morality wise, but just like doing stuff that is not even a talent.
Right. Yeah.
Like
It's
they
just dog shit.
yeah, they just break plates on their head shirtless and they're like, "This is good."
They're like, you could go somewhere with this,
Yeah.
probably.
What else can you break
On the
on your
streets
head?
of New York, probably. Yeah.
I think there's this place in Vegas where you can like perform on the street. They give you a little circle. You should try it there.
You get lots of money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
I love Howie.
Yeah. Howie's good. I haven't ever watched his comedy specials because he started off as
Oh,
a
really?
stand-up, and I've never actually watched it.
I didn't know he had any.
Yeah, he was like had when like was it HBO or Showtime? When one of those were like real big for comedy specials. He had like
Oh yeah.
one of those when it was hard to get. So
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I think it might be Showtime.
Probably Showtime.
Yeah.
That would be my guess.
Oh,
He was probably pretty good.
yeah,
I could see him being a funny guy. He showed a prolapsed anus
that's pretty funny.
to tons of people.
Yeah.
That's funny, man. Millions of people, in fact.
Speaking of
legendary
older
moment.
people, 60 plus, that's what Howie Wowie is.
Is he really?
I did 4 shows this weekend. I hosted for a comedy club, and a lot of the crowds were 60 plus, and I did okay, except for one show. I really ate it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they did not like me at all.
Mm-hmm.
And usually I can get them back by like, doing more fun jokes that like they could be in on.
Right.
Like I did a joke about me fucking old people when I'm old. you know. Did not like that. They did
Oh,
not.
really?
Yeah, I think that turned them off more, to be honest. I did
Really?
the Amish joke because I'm like, everybody kind of likes this one.
Dude, everybody hates the Amish. Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody
and
gets
they,
behind that one.
I guess they love the Amish.
That's crazy.
They were just all like 60 years old white people. They hated me. Yeah. Like I did it.
wild.
I'm unbreakable. Like up there, like I don't care that I'm bombing. Like I'll just keep on doing my time, and I'm gonna do everything that I was gonna do.
Right.
The only
Like, you're
joke
not
I-
gonna stop because you're bombing. Yeah.
The only joke I didn't do because I knew they would really hate me was the 9/11 one-liner.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're not going there today.
Yeah, probably not.
But I did all my time.
They might have like threw you off the stage. They might have like,
Yeah.
raided you at that point.
I did all my time.
You got to do
To
your
pretty
time.
much silence, which was fun.
Yeah.
And then
nice.
when I got off stage, I said, you know, like, you guys ready for your next comedian? And then one lady was like, yes, please. And I'm like, I heard that. And then I said,
Said I heard that. Yeah, it was silent.
yeah.
Of
No,
course you
they
heard
were
it.
like clapping at that point.
Oh, they actually clapped for you.
You know, because I said right for the next comedian.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, I brought him up on
Yes,
stage, and they're like, one lady, the same one that said yes, please, said, "You suck, Liam." So at least I was memorable.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, she said your name.
yeah. But I was cracking one girl up the entire time,
Mm-hmm.
and then she talked to me afterwards, and she was mentally disabled.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Dude. Nice. I'm glad you got a fan in there.
yeah.
That's so sick.
But I was like, at least I cracked up this one girl. So
Yeah.
I liked that. That was fun.
You probably made her night. Was she
Yeah.
excited to talk to you?
She
like,
talked to
"You're
every
so
comic.
funny"?
Yeah, she was talking to every comic.
Oh.
Like, you guys were so great.
I thought you were special.
Yeah, me too.
It's a little disappointing, but
Yeah.
hey, she's spreading the love. You got a little bit. You can't be sad about that. You
Yeah.
know?
I did have one like 20-year-old come up to me. He was like 22 or something. Come up to me and he was like, "Hey man, I wasn't on that fuck Liam train. I was digging it." I'm like, "Why didn't you laugh then?"
Yeah. You're
You
like,
could have
maybe-
laughed. You could have been the
maybe
one
show me.
person.
I feel like that almost puts him in a worse position than you.
Yeah.
You know,
The only
if
joke.
he's the only person laughing.
Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah. The only joke that they did laugh and I broke them from their silence was the joke about like beating your girlfriend and like how to do it, and the statistic
Oh.
joke.
Yeah,
Make your girlfriend a statistic.
they liked that.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm like, why didn't you laugh at anything else?
That's interesting.
This is all the same vein. It's all like kind of dark.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's all a little edgy. You know,
Yeah.
you're pushing the envelope.
That's
You
not-
know who you remind me of? Richard M. Teskey. Actually.
Oh, yeah? Because we
You and him
both push the boundaries.
You both push the boundaries of
Yeah.
comedy. That's for sure, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do a lot of that pushing. Yep.
The other shows were great, though.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are we at the time?
dude,
Yeah, we got like 4 minutes.
I'm yawning over here. I'm a
It's late.
sleepy guy. Yeah.
I've been like getting zero sleep for the past 2 weeks. I
Oh,
was up
really?
till 4 a.m. and I'd get up before work at like 7:30, so I got like 3 hours of sleep last night.
Dude, I had been on that for a little bit. Like my sleep schedule just got so fucked that I would just lay there not being able to sleep, you know.
Yeah,
And then I'd get on TikTok. But I'd like actually try, right?
yeah,
But then it's just laying there in bed watching TikToks
Yep,
until
same.
you literally pass out. Yeah.
my recent thing has been I get real paranoid at night.
Okay.
My recent paranoia has been, what if I fall asleep and sleepwalk, pick up a knife, and kill everybody in the house?
Really?
Yeah,
That's honestly that's a fair fear right
yeah.
there.
I haven't
I feel
sleptwalked
you
since
on
I was
that
like
one.
7 years old, but
Okay. Do you have any like funny stories of when you were sleepwalking?
no, they were just I got up. Yeah,
They're not fun ones, yeah.
no,
I sleptwalked one time. At least one time.
yeah,
Or like one time that I remember, right? Like I knew I did it like a little bit or whatever. But yeah, I went into my brother's room like at night. I sat down on his bed that he was sleeping in. I turned on the TV and I was just watching SpongeBob.
oh yeah,
And so he like freaks out because it's strange as fuck, right?
yeah.
And then I wake up and I immediately start crying because I'm getting yelled at by my brother and like I don't know where I'm at. So that was pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking back on that.
That's funny.
It's a nice time.
You should do it to his house now. You break into his house and watch his TV.
That'd be funny. Like 3 a.m. I've got his key.
There you go.
I could sneak in there.
I think he listens every now and then to this, so
Oh,
he'll
yeah.
be expecting it.
I might have to do it tonight
Yeah,
before he sees this.
this is
Yeah.
true. Go break into his house at... I mean, it's 12. He's probably asleep by now. It's 12:15.
I don't know. He was like on a trip or something. So
No.
I mean, I don't know if he's tired, if he's still gonna be. Who knows?
Yeah. Does he have
I'll
a gun?
keep an eye on him. No.
If he has a gun, I wouldn't do it. But
Even if he did, I'm gonna say no.
yeah.
I can't like expose gun owners on our podcast.
Yeah. Or are you supposed to say yes?
Those are the easy targets, man.
Aren't you supposed to say yes if you don't know?
Fuck.
He does have a gun.
He does have a gun. He's got 12 guns.
Well, at least they don't know his last name.
Fuck. He's Brandon Sanders, guys. Go get him.
His name is Robert Sanders.
Go kill him in his sleep. Oh, man. You guys should really give it a shot. Robert Sanders. Hit him up. Oh, man.
All right, you ready to head out? You ready to end this? Blow this popsicle stand?
Yeah, let's blow. All right. All right. Bye.
All right, it's been fun. See you guys.
Goodbye.